At least we've now seen the what would you call it? The oh my god, it's terrible. Oh, France is wet. Again. Every time we come to France, it rains.
At least the mist has gone a bit now.
Yeah, this
just
morning,
see the church.
it was just, you couldn't see a hand in front of your face almost. It was terrible.
Certainly couldn't see any of this.
No. This, by the way, what we're talking about is this. We'll come on to that in a second. But this week is the final week for us now on our journey. If you don't watch the channel, basically we're doing a run back to the UK. Alison lost her father a few weeks ago for the funeral. This week is basically our final week. We're on the ferry a week today.
Yeah.
So where we are currently is in a place called, how do you pronounce it? Saints or Saintes? Or
I don't actually know.
in France. We're going to have a quick look around here today. But then over the course of the next week, we've got like 2.5 hour to 3 hour drive planned every day until we get to Calais.
Oh!
It'd take us a lot longer on that.
It would. That's a really cute little Peugeot. That's very, very old.
Like I said, today we're going to have a look around here. Tomorrow we're heading up to go and see at least one chateau. Sorry about all the noise, by the way. We're on a very busy road and they are doing some renovation work in here. Or what would you call it when they dig it out? No.
Archaeology.
Archaeology type stuff. So we're not even sure if we can get in there. There seems to be a group in there at the moment. But whether or not we can go in, we don't know. But to be fair, this, which is an ancient Roman amphitheatre, is actually not a bad view of it.
No.
That's really quite cool.
Look! It's done my work for me.
Yeah,
oh, please be right.
If you saw our video a few weeks ago, where was that? I can't remember where it's from. Somewhere in Spain.
I can't remember.
We followed a tourist route, a red line all around the town. Here.
It's a green one.
There's a green line that goes all around the town. Well, seeing as they painted it, it'd be rude not to follow it,
because all of those three things on that board behind you are where we were headed. Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, so the line comes around the corner and goes off up there, but then it says everything we want to see is that way.
And look.
Well, there's kind of a green dash, yeah. However, personally, I think that looks beautiful. Yeah, that looks okay. So I think we'll just follow the arrows. What do you reckon? For this week, unlike last time, we won't follow the line religiously. What is this throwing me?
What's that, my darling?
Well, considering we're in quite a big, and in the middle of quite a big town or city, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be in a road that feels like you're in the middle of the country.
Because we're in the middle of a park.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy, boy.
We're in the middle of a park, darling.
That's throwing me. That'll be the tower I saw in the night, wasn't it?
Yep.
Before the mist came in, although quite nicely now, the mist is now pretty much gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good timing.
It is very good.
And the sun's come out. No rain for a change.
Shh. You didn't really just say that, did you?
Yeah, I don't know if we've said this already, but...
You have a big mouth.
No, that's not what I was going to go.
You talk things up.
Every time we come to France, it's rain is what I was going to say. Not I've got a big mouth.
You do have a big mouth and you do talk things up.
Yeah. I can see why you wanted to come up here.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a church, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Very, very spiky looking.
It's a really strange shape. So, come this way a bit.
I'm coming this way a bit.
You've got the tower goes up.
Yeah.
And it's symmetrical
Yeah.
with the two little spikes either side of the big spike.
Yeah.
And then you've got this octagonal, hexagonal thing running down to one side and
It
the
would be the staircase, I
window
imagine.
offset.
Yeah.
It's just really bizarre that it's been made symmetrically and then unsymmetrified.
Yeah.
Is that a word? I don't know. I might have just made that word up.
Okay, so
Well, I didn't see
Yeah.
that happening.
no, so it's kind of symmetrical on this side, but yeah, I didn't know that was going to be there. That chunk.
That's insane, and that is so different to the rest.
Yeah.
That bit was obviously first, wasn't it? And then this has been added on afterwards.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. However, I did see there was an open door. Okay, so who's going first? Because we've
Go
got
on,
Bart.
you go
so-
first.
Yeah, but it's always me that goes first.
I know. If
Guinea
anything
pig.
falls on your head.
See you in a
Love
second,
you.
darling. Bye.
Well, that's cool.
Very cool.
Yes, indeed.
Very dark.
Yeah.
Very damp.
Very.
How
It's
have
a
you
Roman
seen
crypt.
what's over the road?
Yeah.
Right, so
Right,
I'm
okay.
having to wait outside, obviously, because of
Um,
Bart.
This is peach
Alison's in there.
and raspberry.
We may not be able to afford to get back to England by the time she's finished. Hi.
Oh.
How much are you buying?
Oh, there's too many cakey things that are in there that are really nice.
So are you
There's a
buying
piece
anything?
of cake that's apple and apricot and raspberry that looks really gooey and lush, and then they've got a slab of chocolate cake with fondant in the middle and lots of really pretty
Right.
stuff.
So what have you organised?
I haven't organised anything. I said 2 minutes, I'll speak to my husband.
See what the budget is.
Well, I'll see what the budget is and see what you want.
Quiche.
You want a quiche?
Yeah.
So bless her, you still spoke to her in Spanish.
Yeah.
That's okay, because I think she understood you better than my Franglish.
Right. Okay. So I think
Oh,
around
sorry,
here it
Bart.
says there's a toilet and a view.
Toilet and a view.
Yeah, a toilet with a view, a loo and a view.
A loo with a view.
Somewhere. What the? Okay, not what I thought. Where's the toilet?
Garden,
And I suppose there's a view.
but nowhere to sit.
Nowhere to sit, yeah.
I think we'd be better off sitting on the bench outside the church.
There's a bench. Cool, we'll go there.
There's benches.
But
Come
I
on.
just need to,
You need to wee-wee.
yeah. That's better.
Good.
Oh, this is nice. It's in the sun.
Yeah, but the bench, isn't it? It's a bit soggy. But hey.
Do you know what? Patisserie food has become our staple diet here, isn't it?
That looks really good, although a lot smaller than the one we had yesterday.
Lovely looking.
I just went straight for cake.
We both adore Spanish food. However, the one thing Spain is absolutely rubbish for is snack food
Yeah.
and cake. Whereas France does tend to get that very much right. However, you skipping on the snacky food and going straight to the cake.
Well, so in my mind, if I tell myself that this is tomato,
Yeah.
not apricot, then it's both courses. But it's actually apricot and apple and raspberry.
I've heard you try to sell things numerous times over the years. That's the worst one you've come up with yet.
It's because I don't actually believe it myself.
Right, let's get on and eat this and then go to the
Oh,
rest
this is
of
just
this
going to be
place.
so messy. I don't even know where to start.
Well, that was absolutely scrummy.
Oh, that was.
Oh, could eat that every day. Well, we pretty much have since we've been in France, but yeah.
I could eat that every day. So much fruit. Little spiders.
Very
flying
busy
around.
round here with cars. But yeah, what we were saying about Spain. Spain, if you go for proper Spanish food, the food is incredible. Tastes amazing.
Yeah,
But Spain, apart from Emperadillas, you can't get anything for a snack. Quick
not
food.
very often, no.
So I'm gathering this is what you're trying to get my attention to.
Yeah, it's a bit gorgeous.
There's no doors, you can walk through. We're going to have a quick nose.
Doors are open.
Doors don't exist, darling.
They do, they're
Oh, there
folded
they
open. Yeah,
That is definitely got a set of doors that are open.
yeah. Bridge
number
club
11.
and whatever that is. cult?
Yeah,
Just a
but
shack.
this is someone's house.
I would say so, yeah.
That's their front door, I'm imagining. Wow. Okay.
Wow, indeed. Oh, look at the rest of this behind.
Oh, darling.
Oh.
Guess what Spain's also been beaten on?
Hi, chum.
It's little Axiom things.
Yeah,
That's an Axiom Super Sport GTI.
that is.
Look at it. It's probably got about 20 horsepower. Oh, timing, Bart. Anyway, yeah, so what we seem to have done is come then into a little courtyard at the back here.
Oh, this is
Back
glorious.
of the church.
Oh, there's your bridge club to your left.
But, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, I see it now. And I imagine this had got a wall at some point.
I think so.
Yeah,
Joined
looks like
in
it's
there.
been knocked down and
Joined across there.
for whatever reason.
Oh, Bobby, look at this.
What's this, sweet?
Not that bit, this bit.
Yeah, it's very pretty, isn't it? And then we come into some of the square. What do you call it, a square? Square area. That's clearly the restaurant to be at. That's packed in there.
It is.
This is very pretty. You got this. Is that a bank again? Why is it always banks take the best buildings?
Because they've got all the
Everywhere
money.
in the world.
Because they've got all the money.
Yeah, true.
It's a Spanish bank.
Is it?
Caixa de España. Or de España.
Because that is definitely the case. Spanish banks definitely take the best buildings.
Oh, they definitely do.
Well, we were trying to find a building over there, but we got a little sidetracked by this.
Hey!
Hello, birdies.
Hi! Don't poo on me.
I'm gonna put this out there.
Yeah?
That's not the prettiest house at all.
No, but it's got a
But I
pretty
like
garden.
the little garden.
Yeah.
And it's got a gate that goes through into
Probably into a cave house.
yeah,
Because look.
somewhere in the rock.
Well, look along the side of the rock. Here.
Yeah.
You can see where there's been,
There used to be like a floor or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
at least 2 floors. And across here.
I like that.
That's awesome.
Now I've lost the wife to a tunnel. What have you found?
Just a little courtyard, but look, it's so cute.
Is it someone's house again?
I don't know.
Well, that turned out to be a lot of stairs. It's definitely warmed us up anyway.
More than I thought.
Because we're heading up here to the old hospital. Yeah?
I think so.
But there's a view of something we're going to try and get to see a bit later. Is that not on the other side of the river though? It must mean the river's got to be just down here somewhere.
No, that's this side of the river.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Right, hopefully now that's the final set of stairs. Didn't look like there was a hill here, let alone anything to climb up.
Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Are we allowed to go in here?
Well, the green line goes that way.
Okay, follow the green line. Oh yeah, the green line.
Green line's back.
I forgot about that. We get to follow this again. And if anybody moans and says you shouldn't be in here,
Tell off
just follow the green
line.
line. Well, that's definitely the tower we saw.
It is.
Part of the old hospital then.
Yep.
Because we saw this tower here from down in that square right a little while ago.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm going to say though?
What's that?
Nice building, I think it's lovely. It's a shame it's connected to what's around the corner. Yes, this one I'm talking about. Lovely
Yeah.
building. And I
Beautiful.
presume this is an extension
I would
to the
say so.
hospital. But
Yeah.
really, why would you build seriously, why would you have something that beautiful and then that's the quality of the extension you build?
That's a lump and a half.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm starting to lose count of how many of these blooming great churches we've seen. Is that the third?
Yeah.
But again, it's got that that angle, and it's not just a straight up tower again.
No.
But it's huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely massive.
That is enormous.
Yeah.
Compared to the other one, definitely.
However, this one's got gargoyles.
It has.
It's got gargoyles.
This one looks like a Rottie with a muzzle.
Oh
Or
yeah.
a halter collar.
Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I presume we can go through this gate.
Well, I'm assuming the humans can. Does it say no dogs?
Yeah, no dogs.
Well, we'll stand here.
Okay.
We'll stand here and look, because it looks just as lovely from here.
It's got a purple carpet around.
Cool.
Is that the same as the umbrellas we saw last week? That we think is something to do with like breast cancer awareness or something?
Yeah, it's definitely women's cancer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very pretty courtyard and garden. We have made it down to the river.
And this is the smallest bridge of the three. That
What
one
is?
down there is a bit dull. That's just a bit boring road
you
bridge.
know, you're talking about this one, the little footbridge, which looks really cute.
Yeah.
And I like the little the pinky ribbons they've done on it.
Yeah.
But
It's a nice touch.
we've got to cross this little bridge, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because that's leading us down then to the thing we've actually come here to see. Well,
Yeah.
most people come here to see anyway.
Yeah. Come on, Pat.
This is what apparently everybody comes here to see. You ready?
It's the Arch of Germanicus.
Oh, you knew already. I thought I was going to tell you something you didn't know. Did you know what this was the inspiration for, though?
I'm guessing, as you've been talking about it this morning, the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Not that I've ever seen it.
So I've just spent the past 3 hours wandering around this town, making sure I knew all the knowledge on this, for me to for once in one video show up about what I knew.
And I piss on your chips.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my darling.
Chips.
Do
Do you know I still haven't had those chips from all the way back in Portugal, have I?
No, you haven't.
Yeah. Anyway, that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, this is apparently Roman in origin.
Yeah.
And this is what the Arc de Triomphe was based on, allegedly. That word was included in the thing I read, allegedly.
Okay.
Well, that was definitely worth coming to see anyway.
Very pretty.
Even if you did piss on my chips a little bit.
I'm really sorry to have pissed on your chips.
Right, I think what we're going to do now, we're going to head back to Percie and get on the road to tonight's stop. We probably won't see you at tonight's stop, because I don't think it's anything worth recording. We'll actually see you tomorrow when we've got a little special treat for Alison. Yeah?
Yay! Is
Why?
it chocolate?
For once you've not pissed on my chips, although if you actually look at what I've got planned for tomorrow and go, I'd have preferred chocolate, then you really will be pissing on my chips.
I'm
anyway,
not that mean.
we'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon.
We arrived.
Yeah, we've moved on. We've actually driven about 2.5, 3 hours further north to a place called Montreal Bailey or something like that.
Montreal Belay.
Yeah. On the way up here, we did kind of do one little quick stop,
Yes.
which is to see some Roman fountains, were they called?
Fonts. Well, they call them fountains here, but they're like Spanish fonts.
Really cool. These beautiful little things. You wouldn't even know they existed unless you actually looked.
No.
Or actually stumbled across them. You just kind of stumbled across them on Google Maps and were like, no, they seem interesting and they're gorgeous.
They
really
were very
beautiful.
lovely.
But the reason we've come to this lovely little place is one last little treat for Alison is to come and see a chateau, a proper French chateau.
Yeah, but before we've even got there, my eyes are like here, there. There's
there
ramparts
does seem
there.
to
There's
be
ruins
bits
here.
everywhere else.
There's the river that side. This is J.R.R. Passage to J.R.R. Tolkien. What's it got to do with hobbits? Is precious.
Yeah, Tolkien, don't quite understand the connection with Tolkien. And we couldn't even tell you, because the one thing this village doesn't have is any internet or mobile connection.
No.
It's complete pants. But anyway, now we need to get up to this chateau, my darling, before it
How
closes.
do we do that, my love? Up there, I assume.
Oh, do you know what? Climbing up those stairs is a harsh reminder of just how shattered and tired we both are.
Yeah.
You were struggling already, weren't you, last couple of days, last few days? But this morning, it finally caught up with me as well.
Even though it's been a hard push to do it and we've both ended up ill out of it, it's been nice to still drive as we would normally drive and see things on the way.
Yeah.
Rather than just monotonous.
What a place.
Gosh.
And this is the thing, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not even going to try and pretend this is very well planned by me. You've been wanting to see a proper chateau for a very long time in France, haven't you?
Yeah.
A proper grand, over-the-top, flamboyant chateau like this. And all I did is I thought I'd have a look en route where we're planning to stop, because we've broken the route up into equal parts.
Yeah.
Back to Calais, that is. And lo and behold, it was the perfect one right by the park up.
Can I just add?
Yeah.
On Google Maps,
Yeah.
they class this as one of the smaller chateaux.
It's flipping huge. Anyway, we need to find out how we exactly get in.
Yeah. And do so quickly.
Pay for the tickets. Yeah, do so quickly is right.
God,
Because
look at this
unfortunately this closes at 6 o'clock. So we've got to be really sorry, darling.
The picture.
Yeah.
That shows how big it is. Look at it. It's
Yeah.
huge. Gorgeous gardens, dry moat.
Apparently that's tiny. But yeah, so it's, what is it now, 4 o'clock. This closes in 2 hours. So you've only got about 20 minutes of photo time, darling.
Shut up and get on with it then.
Come on. So that was €24, €12 each. And oh, this is apparently small.
Apparently so.
This is huge.
I don't know what the people who'd been on Google Maps had been looking at to make this small. It's apparently
massive.
It takes an hour. Chateau Neuf. Oh.
Oh dear. Oh, a blooming great grand spiral staircase and everything already. By the way, I think Alison was asking a lady what order we should do things in. Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't want to.
And she said basically do whatever you like.
Yeah, I don't think she actually meant what you
yeah.
thought she meant.
Well, I
As
was
in
going to say,
staying
she don't know you well enough, does she? That means you'll open every single door in the building. Just to check.
Do that anyway. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh.
Look at her.
This, what?
Look at her.
What is that supposed to be?
I did. There's another one.
It's a pear.
Don't get anything for a pair.
This is fully furnished then.
Yeah.
This. Yeah.
Complete with tapestries on the wall to keep it warm.
Oh.
Oh, look at it all.
Because normally when you walk into these types of chateaux, or the ones we've seen, they're all a bit bare and sparse with furniture and bits and bobs, aren't they?
Speaking of bear,
Yeah.
I don't think it's bear. I think it's more likely pony.
What? Not so sure I'm keen on that.
The rug on the back.
No, let's not have one of those in our next house or
No,
Percie.
never.
This is all a bit grand.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly an understatement of a bed, is it? And
No.
I only got that ceiling, which I do love. I love all the features in here. However, you know what's going through my mind, don't you?
Lots of upkeep.
And
cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least they didn't have to walk very far to go to the toilet. You've got your little potty beside the
Potty
bed.
on the side.
Perfectly shaped for a lady.
Yeah, to be fair, it's kind of like what we've got, isn't it? Our potty's kind of right by the bed, but that's because we live in a motorhome and there's bugger all space. This is the kitchen.
So you've got 2 fireplaces,
And then this
one with a little bread
blooming
oven,
great chimney.
a little patisserie oven.
That is just... Look at the chimney. It's huge. We read reviews about this place. I think we mentioned it earlier. Everyone's calling it tiny. It's not really tiny. At least we've now seen the what would you call it? The oh my god, it's terrible paintings.
Yeah.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. Yeah, it's a little
Unusual.
risque, if that's the way you want to put it.
Yeah.
You know,
Medieval.
lots of buttons.
Buttholes and bollocks.
Yes, those. But what's your thoughts so far anyway? Outside of that?
I really love it. I'm annoyed. Well, I'm not annoyed. I'm disappointed that we can't go into that bit.
We haven't tried yet, have we?
I don't. Oh, yeah, no. To be fair, we haven't. But that's where we paid.
Yeah.
So we walked straight through.
Maybe somebody actually lives in there.
Possibly. In which case, I apologise for wanting to invade your home. But
Get the kettle on.
yeah.
But it's something you've wanted to do for a while, though, isn't it?
What? Get the kettle on? Yes.
Yes. No. Go and see a chateau.
I want to see every chateau in France, but that's not going to happen. But one thing I do really like standing here,
Yeah.
the lovely smell of lavender. And the only bush I can see is just there. That must be really strong smelling lavender. Wow. Actually, I didn't see that coming.
No, nor did I.
I thought that would have been a bit more robust.
Yeah. The difference, though, between this French Chateau and like the normal sort of castles we see in Spain. This is done. This is like, I don't know, it's flouncy and
Yes, full of grandeur.
You can imagine overly wealthy people strutting around the garden, thinking they're very important and blah blah blah. Whereas the castles we see in Spain, most of them are practical.
Fortresses.
Practical,
yeah.
there to defend. There
People
to keep...
walking around killing each other.
Yes, that one, yeah. Well,
That was all very lovely.
yeah, that was really nice. Value for money is a really difficult one. Well, compared to similar things in France, similar chateaux, it's actually really good value for money, €12 entry.
Yeah.
We've been in similar types of things and they've been a lot more expensive, 20, 30 plus euros. So it's really good value compared to France.
But again, compared to Spain.
Yeah, back home in Spain, it would have been like €5 entries,
Yeah.
if at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's a difficult one. Well worth a visit.
Yeah.
I think it was lovely, and kind of a lovely way of bringing this strange, bizarre little tour, heading back home thing to an end, I suppose. All that really remains to do now is we've got a plan to now drive back to Calais over 4 more nights, I believe. Doing about 2.5 hours drive. We're going to stay away from tolls. We're going to try and stay at these places that are semi-nice. So really all that needs to be done is we head back to Percie tonight, get some sleep and start that journey in the morning. Which I suppose for you will be now.
Well, we're here. We're in Calais.
Waiting to load.
We're kind of just waiting in a queue, and then we're on the ferry back to England. Oh, look, gonna make this blunt. quite simply put, what's going to happen now is we're going back to the UK. We're not going to record in the UK. We're going to focus on your family situation. Thanks so much for bearing with us over the last few weeks.
Yes,
it has been difficult.
Thank you to everybody who's sent their condolences as well.
Yeah, there's been a lot of support, a lot of love.
Method.
It's been really nice to see. So for us, we will see you in about 3-4 weeks' time. For you, we'll see you next Sunday, back here in Europe.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully, with all this behind us, in a better frame of mind.
Oh, I do hope so.
Thanks very much. See you soon.
Take
Bye.
care.